New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our first Elite 8 match,
Nick Norcross takes the stage against Jason Doucette. And then in Game 2, Johnny Blais is prepared to take on Mike Erickson.
now let's roll with your hosts, Richie Myrick and Dave Chestercove.
And welcome to New England Candlepins for our fifth show of this tournament series. It is our first round of our Elite 8 matchup between Nick Norcross, our number 1 seed, and our Jason Doucette, our number 9 seed. Now, Nick defeated Brian Heffernan to get here with a 128 string. Nick, how do you feel?
I feel good. Like I said, those last 2 boxes in that match, I hope it carries over against Jason because Jason's a really tough bowler.
Yes, he is, no doubt. And Richie, how does Jason feel?
Well, I'm going to find out.
Excellent.
Jason, Dave wants to know how you feel.
Dave, I'm all right. Richie, I'm terrible.
Oh, boy. Well, at least he told me the truth. Jason had a really good match in his last one with a couple of clutch marks, 3 out of 4 to finish his match, to pull it out. And so that's got to be good for your confidence going forward.
It is, but hopefully I can start off the same way I finish because, again, Nick's a tough bowler. I've bowled him many times in the show, and it's going to be a great match. And well, give the audience a good match.
Well, so you offed off 2 tough Clough, and it's on to Norcross, and that's a tongue twister. And we'll be back after this.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins for our first round of our Elite 8 matchups between Jason Doucette and Nick Norcross. Again, to my right here is our former champion from our last tournament series, Rob Linehan.
Thank you for having me.
And, of course, Richie Myrick to his right as well.
Yeah, I'm here.
All righty, Jason's going to get us started for this round on lane number 1.
Jason Doucette, our number 9 seed, with a clutch performance against Phil Clough in our opening round of the Sweet 16 of New England Candlepins. And we're off and running. Boy, are we off and running ever. Look at that.
Oh, is it going to go?
Wow, I thought it would. He's got the 7-pin with about 15 pieces of wood in front of it.
Worth the spare. Nice way to kick it off.
Doucette's a 3-time champion. As we've previously mentioned, his record is 21-6 on the show, which is not only impressive, but I believe DC the best of all time.
Legendary.
Indeed.
Oh!
Plays that right wood off the wall.
That was a heck of a bid right there. Sent a piece over and it actually did touch the 4-pin. Just not enough mustard.
And a 10 bucks.
It's a good 10.
Good start for Jason. 28 for 2. And Nicky Norcross.
Nick defeated Brian Heffernan in the opening round.
Yeah, on the pocket, gets a strike.
Beautiful ball.
Good answer to Jason's spare in the first frame.
Right on the 1-2, and the 6 fell forward last. Nick Norcross working on really a missile of a ball. That was a great ball. He's got a strike in the first. Nice answer to Doucette's opening mark. See if Nick can find the head pin again, and he does.
Oh, looking for a double. Oh, whoa, everything but the 10. Good look at a spare again.
Another beautiful ball. I always like when that piece of wood is there, just something to look at. It's nice to see on your way into that pin.
Oh, and he makes it.
Snuck that right by that.
Great start for Nick. Answers the call from Jason.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but if I'm looking at a single pin and I see a piece of wood nice and flat out there, and it kind of just gives me a little, like, it just
Enough
makes that
room where
window
it's not
closed.
really going to get in your way.
It just makes that pin seem so much wider to me. I don't know why that is.
No, I agree. Jason off the head pin, but he dropped 6. Leaves the 1, 2, 4, 8. Ooh. Just by. Gonna clean
Missed
this
by
up.
much. He's got a tough 10 here.
And he gets it.
Gets it off the
well.
wall.
Always beautiful when you kick it off the wall like that.
Jason back in the pocket, little high flush. Managed to get the corner on the right to go. Good look at another spare here. The 4-7. And he makes it.
Yes.
Well done by Doucette. Keeping a clean sheet. Tens won't get you very far if Nick keeps throwing the ball the way he is, though. Sitting on a spare.
Ooh. Not what he wanted.
He's halfway to Worcester.
Takes a 4-pin advantage, though. Could be big. Gets that 10 to go, so he's still got a
Changes
little
the
homework.
complexion of the match, though.
Sure does.
Even if you go 8-10 there, you know, those extra few pins.
Indeed. Whoa, just a 7 box. Ball went in the channel. Came out and took out a pin, so that pin will not count. Nick back on the head pin. Leaves the 3, 6, 9, 8, 10. Excuse me. Piece of wood out in front of the 3-pin here. Curious to see how we'll play it.
I like the red line here.
Plays it outside. Gets the 3 and the 8 to go, but 3-pin went right around the other 2.
This is kind of a tough one. You got to really pick a side and make sure you have your conviction behind the ball.
Every pin counts with the 10.
But he gets a 10 bucks. So this match tightened up real quick.
Yes, it did. That one ball. And so now Doucette has the advantage because he's on the mark. Down 1 pin here in the 5th box. Ugh, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Ugh. Just 4.
4 on the fill. He's got the 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and probably 2 more balls to throw this box. What a tough break.
And just an 8. So this is a back and forth match. It looks like Nick's going to get away with his Little hiccup there in the third frame because it's only 3-pin lead through completed frames, but he's already opposite an 8-box going in the 5th frame.
Doucette off to the left. He's got the 1, 3, 7, and 10. Just like making a 2-pinner here.
Yep, usually you make the first 2. Oh, everything but the 7.
3 out of 4 he got.
And a 9-box. So, chance for Norcross to retake the lead. Worst case scenario, gets 2 10-boxes. It'll be an all-square match going in the final 4 frames.
We talk about those pins here and there. When you're down 21 with 2 to go, as opposed to 20, you know you need one. When when it's 20, you can get 2 10s and get away with it. You're still bowling. And these guys have both given him a couple of pins away that they're really going to regret later. And now Nicky's in a position where that he knows that he needs at least 2 here.
Yep.
Oh, just with the 1.
Cherry's the head pin. Still a 3-pin match.
Three pins, and he's opposite a 9-box.
He's the 4 horseman right.
Similar to his match against Heffernan, his misses have all been to the left. Seems like that 2-pin is getting in his way a little bit.
Oh! Almost. Runs the first 3 horsemen down with the 4th one.
It's usually that 4th one, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it.
He does pluck the 10 though, so that's important.
Well, he gains a pin.
Yep, so that's a 2-pin match. We got 69 to 67 through 6. Jason Doucette on lane 1. Well, a bit of a pitch out, but he got the 8-pin to fall, which is actually kind of a bonus, and it stayed on the lane. So if he makes the 4 horsemen, he might be able to carry the 5 here.
Oh, will it go?
Oh, it tried.
Oh.
Put a really good bid on it.
Sure did. Looking to clean this up. And he does.
Shaving a haircut for a 10. Eighth box is always a big one when you're doing 2 at a time. It's like moving day at the Masters.
Sure is.
You want to leave
get a
one
mark right there.
That's right. You want to leave one hanging. Give yourself an opportunity on Sunday.
Again off the head pin. He's the 4 horsemen left, plus the 9-pin this time, also known as the Caleri. No wood to help him. Very tricky shot. Jason with some homework on this ball.
This is a huge ball. He's up 19 through completed boxes. You want to keep it over 20, and now it is 20. So Nick has an opportunity where if he gets a mark, he's going to put himself in a position to take the lead. Again, that 2 10 boxes comes into play. When you know you need a mark, it's a totally different game.
Yep.
He doesn't necessarily need one. It's no emergency. And this match has never been...
Kick, great ball, right in the pocket, drops 8.
This match has never had a lead greater than 4 yet, so...
Yep.
It's been very close.
He's the 9-10. 2 pieces of wood out in front.
He's got a little space. A little space in between those pieces. I wonder where he's going to go. I think
you got to hit. I think you got to hit basically the 9-pin.
I think left-hand side. He's going to try it.
Oh,
Pushed
good try.
A little tight.
Yeah, it really wasn't Not a whole lot of great angles there.
Yeah, I don't think he liked where he put it there.
And he gets a good
It's a
10.
big 10. See, that puts him in a position so where he still doesn't necessarily need a mark. He can stay square if he just gets a 10 box here. So it's kind of like playing with house money. He takes a little pressure off the ball. See if you can find that head pin here.
Nicky looking to dial up a good ball. Ooh. Somehow it missed the head pin. Leaves the 1, 2, 4, 9 piece of wood by the 10 pin, which could help carry the 9, and another piece of wood by the 2 and the 4.
Yeah, 2 to hit here, I think.
Ooh, does not carry the head pin, but he's going.
Here we go, fellas.
He wants to pin this out.
Here we go.
After a flurry of a start, it's kind of died out here. Both bowlers are just grinding away. So it's just a one-pin match.
That's right. Should be a fun last couple of frames. Who's going to bite first?
Jason back on the pocket.
Excellent ball by Doucette. Clutch ball. 3-5. Wood behind the 5. I'd say it's impossible to cherry this one, guys, but you never know.
Oh, and he just
somehow, some way. I don't think you could shine a flashlight between that.
wow.
Holy Moses. That looks so good all the way down.
Clutch 10.
Big 10, especially with a 1-pin lead.
Absolutely. So if he throws a 10, it's going to force Norcross to get a mark.
Yep.
Yep.
And again, both bowlers have left a couple out there. So he knows how important this is. What a
right
ball.
In the pocket.
Clutch
Fantastic
shot.
ball.
Leaves the kingpin, also known as the 5.
That would settle.
Yep, nothing but something to do here.
Right on.
All
right in the
over.
face.
Right in the jaw. Put it back where it came from.
Oh, big mark for Jason in the 10th frame. Looking for a big fill here.
If he throws a strike, it's going to force Norcross to get 2 marks one way or another.
Yep. Even a 9 fill, make it 10 pins. Potentially 2-mark territory. Big ball here for Jason. Back into the pocket. Ooh, only 6, so it's only going to be a mark for
It's
Nick.
about to leave it, though. It's clutch bowling out of him. It's 113 for Jason Doucette, which forces Nick Norcross to come up with 28 pins.
All right, Nick leaves my favorite shot on lane 1. Not the shot you want to see in the 9th frame in a must-mark situation, though. Looking to convert. Ooh. All right, wants to do his homework there.
You have
Wants
to
those
have
2
two
on
here.
the left.
Absolutely has to have 2 here. You don't want to be chasing 20.
Ooh.
And unfortunately,
Needs a mark here.
he needs a 20 box to win.
Yep. Love to throw a strike, make it easy.
Make it interesting,
Well,
anyway.
Make it easier.
Yeah. Starts with 1.
Looking like a good ball. Oh, what a
Let's see if that wood turns a little.
threw a great ball. Just couldn't. Nothing good to look at. I mean, left side of that wood maybe. Where you play that 6-pin off the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. Looks like
That's
our
a tough
perennial
one.
Jason Doucette will be moving on to the semifinals again.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Alrighty.
Wound up being a 12-pin differential, even though the match was within 4 through the first 9 frames.
Yep.
Talk about pinning all the time.
Yeah.
Got to fill your marks. You got to pin if you want to win. So
Yep, so the final score is Jason Doucette 113 to Nick Norcross's 101. And we'll be back to talk to our bowlers right after this.
And welcome back to New England Candlepins. I'm here with Nick Norcross, the runner-up in our Elite 8 match. Nick, that was a tight one. It wasn't more than a 4-pin differential until those last couple of boxes. You bowled a great match, and just want to hear your thoughts about it. It seemed to be a little bit wayward to the left again, and it didn't seem to have it coming back on the way out there.
Yeah, no, I was throwing the ball poorly. Those first 2 boxes, I mean, they were the only 2. After that, everything was a mystery. I had no idea what was going on, but it is what it is.
It really looked like you had it dialed in the first 2 boxes, answering Jason's mark, and I thought you had it really put together. But hey, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But
we'll see. Maybe next year.
He'll be back next time. I've got a consolation prize for you. We've got a check for $125 for making the Elite 8, and we appreciate you being on the program.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dave?
Joining me here to my left and your right is Jason Doucette, our winner of this round match. Jason, congratulations. Great job again. You came up with that big mark in the 10th.
Yeah, again, I mean, I knew it was going to come down to the end, and I was fortunate to throw a good ball in the 10th and pick up the 5-pin and throw a decent fill and force Nick to basically finish strong. And he caught a bad break in the 10th. He had a pocket hit, and just the lead didn't go his way. I mean, sometimes that's the way it goes in Candlepin.
You got that right, buddy. Congratulations again. We'll see you in our semifinal matchup. Hopefully you can got a run at a 4-time champion over here.
So, I hope so.
All righty, we'll be back to introduce our next round of bowlers in our next match right after this. And welcome back to New England Candlepins. You just saw Jason Doucette move on and claim our first spot in our semifinals. And we have the second match of our Elite 8 between Johnny Blais and Mike Erickson. Now, Johnny, you're on fire against Mike Kustak in the round of 16 with a 141. How you feeling? You still feeling good?
I still feel loose. Hopefully come out of the gate the same way. The results, hopefully right there.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Looking forward to seeing hopefully some more good things. Now, Mike Ritchie, take it away.
Thanks, DC. I'm here with Mike Erickson. Mike, welcome to the Elite 8.
Thank you.
Throwing a good ball so far in the Sweet 16 match opener, and looking to carry it forward.
Hopefully.
You bowled against Johnny before?
Yes, actually back in 2016, my first appearance.
That's right. Yes,
match.
you bowled us. Yes, that's correct. Oh, man. How time flies when we're having fun, I suppose. So let's have a little bit more fun after this.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins for our second match of our Elite 8 round here between Mike Erickson and Johnny Blais. Joined with me to my right is Mike Kustak, and to his right is Richie Myrick. Leading us off on this match is Mike Erickson. When he's ready, he may go.
Mike, welcome back to the show. We've had you on before behind
Thank
the
you very
mic, and
much.
it's always nice to see your charisma.
I think I let John take that match so I could get right back behind the booth. That was actually my intention.
Okay,
to do
I
you
see
guys.
how it is. Yeah, that's an excellent
so
tactic.
Gifted it
Yeah.
So his 141 was meaning.
I was going to go 142, but then I was like, you know what, 110, let's get behind the booth. Let's just enjoy the day. A couple ways you can play this here. So you can go right at the 5-pin, or he's going to try and snap it so the ball takes the 7.
Wood just turned at the last second on the lip there. Might change his decision.
Just pushed it straight back.
Yeah, that's one of those where you kind of pick a tip, I think.
Yep.
Checks out for 10.
John's been on fire, so Mike's going to want to try and get one here to hang.
Whirling dervish of a ball right there.
Yeah.
That one.
Leaves the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Not only did it move the 4 off its spot, it turned around full 360 and ended up in the gutter. Does it whole thing.
And that cost him a spare by that pin.
I think it may have, Kusak. I think it may have.
See if he can clean this up for a 10. And he does.
Well, 20 for 2 doesn't hurt.
Sure doesn't. See if Johnny can continue his hot streak. Into the pocket, leaves the 2, 4, 6.
Go inside or outside on this. You never know. Just want to get that object then.
Kind of like outside. If you don't want to mess around with that cap on that 4 pin, I think.
He's gonna prove you wrong. Oh.
Yeah, thanks, DC. That's why you get paid the big bucks, right?
That's why I sit behind the mic now, and I'm not up there anymore.
You and I both, fella. That's a good 9, anyhow.
He wanted to prove you wrong.
He tried.
I stand corrected.
He tried. Yep. This game's so unpredictable. Your instinct's usually right.
Oh!
And I think
What a
the instinct took over on that ball. That was a missile.
Just have the feeling that Mike's going to have to get one out of these 2 boxes. I think John's going to go up there and fill it. You never know what he's going to do if he gets another one out of 2. And you can't, like my match, you can't fall behind 20 in a 1-string match. It's just so tough to come back.
Especially when your opponent's in the zone like that. I mean, even that 2-1 was still a really good ball off the hand. His pace was great, so.
Right.
I agree with you there, Stacks. All right, this could be the break that he gets.
This could turn it. It definitely could turn it.
Strange one. Strange one here. We got the 1, 5, 7, and 8. A few pieces of wood.
A lot of help. Get up top.
Throw out the head pin, ask a question.
Oh,
does it
so
tickle
it
the
does.
7? It does. Great shot.
So Mike answers the strike.
So you can keep it going here with this fill. Probably going to get up top here. 2 boxes in a row, he hasn't hit the head pin.
Still got that nice loose ball, though. A couple of breaks.
Yeah, loose.
So if he does find the head pin, he's liable to get something good.
Here we go.
And he does.
Yep.
Drops a good 8.
He's got
the 3, 5.
Yeah, these are the ones that I don't tend to like too much, DC, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, Stacks. I don't like the backwards 2-pinners there.
What other 2-pinners are there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You got me there, buddy.
And
on the object,
see,
though. On the object, though. That's all you can ask.
I'll see myself out.
No,
2 minutes in the
please,
penalty
no.
box.
And a 9 box. All right, so Johnny Blais working on a strike. Currently down a pin through the first 2 boxes. And
Good 27 there, though, for Mike, though. Good 27 for 2.
Johnny Blais on a strike.
Ooh. Oh, good break.
Well, at least 4 horsemen left.
Yeah, he's lucky to not have the Caleri there.
Yep. He is on a strike, so. Will he do it? And he does.
Right in the pocket.
I'll tell you what. When
Right
you're
on the inside, runs it right down.
When you're on a roll, it's almost contagious. Whether you're bowling by yourself in a singles match like this, or whether you're bowling with a team.
Yep.
Marks breed marks, and when you start getting into that zone,
it carries the extra pin. It just seems like it just goes easier.
It's almost hard to get out of it, you know.
Oh boy!
Look at the ball he's throwing, unbelievable.
Gets another good look at another mark. Drops 7 more.
Just got to ride it while it goes, because it comes and goes so quickly sometimes that
it does.
You're almost amazed by it. This kid is on fire. This kid's on fire.
3 in a row for Johnny Blais.
Awesome.
Big point of the match there. Even if he misses it, both teams could have got out of that box with about a 10. Mike would have still been only down 9.
That's right, 9. It's 9 plus a ball. He's still in shouting distance. It's not like he's not bowling well.
See if he can get 1 out of 2 for himself here.
Mm-hmm.
On the head pin.
A little bit of help. See if he can get that object pin. Be a heck of a shot. But
could be a lot of bit of help. That gives him an opportunity to go outside.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, he just missed. He just missed.
You can't get through that hole. That hole's not big enough.
Just missed.
Was he throwing a 2-pound, 4-ounce ball? It's the only way it gets through that hole.
That's not regulation.
Oh, cut it out.
Geez.
All right, I'll see myself out for 2 more minutes.
He's gonna need to mark. He's really gonna need to mark here. I don't want to think from anything can happen with all bowl, but you really got to get a mark here.
Yeah, especially with Johnny.
He's at the halfway with 53. I think he's gonna need about a 15 or a 20 to win this string.
Oh no! Punches out the 1-5.
Now you're pressing. You're just trying to get it up there. Trying to get it all in one ball. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, get it out and see.
Oh,
Keep plugging. You stay in it. Keep your head in it. Have an out here. 7 or an 8 can go a long way. Blais could still, you don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, you could fade a fill. If you can get like 8 right here, you still got 4 left. You're still light at the end of the tunnel.
Good off.
That's a good out.
Rough 2 boxes for Mike. Huge opportunity for Johnny, though.
Yeah, he's got the, he's down 2, but he's got 2 full boxes and a fill. Then again, though, you never know. He just blew out 2 if John blows out 2, but boy, the way he's throwing the ball,
right.
I don't see it.
Anything can happen in this game.
5-5.
And wow, looked like it was only going to be
Couple
5, and then he gets some more and turns into 17.
The wood fell straight forward, so he's kind of looking at a cap, but it's slightly angled.
I will not be surprised if he gives us a run. Not at all. Not in the least. I bet you he gives it a run.
If he can get to the left side of that cap, I think.
I agree. Give him the best chance of making it.
Oh, what a shot.
Yes. 4 in a row.
Serious?
Watch out, Blais.
Oh,
the
my goodness
inferno
me.
right now.
What a shot. Had me up out of my chair. I lost my microphone for a second.
I thought you were going to get up and high-five him or something. Oh, boy.
But it's
he'll
just
want that one back, but he'll be happy with that break.
Thrown, but like you were saying earlier, Richie, when he's getting that zone, everything's going your way. Instead of being 2 pins, it's 6 and the wood inside of it. He gets the head pin here. You can see himself.
Just got 1 to hit here, you know? Yeah. Hold on a second.
No, door's still a little open. It's a big margin, though. It's a big margin. We're looking at about 30 pins. That sits at 29. Mike's going to have to go minimum 3 out of 4 here. He's got to get a mark.
Well, under 29 means that he doesn't need a double anytime. He doesn't need it yet. You keep it under 30, you're still within 3 marks, you know?
Yep.
2 marks here. 2 marks here. See, give yourself a chance the 9th and 10th.
He is going to have to start with 1. Inside of that 1 box there.
Yep, you get 2 marks here, you force Johnny to kind of think about it.
6-5. That's, you just got to bounce. Got to put that out of your mind.
Oh. Just 3. Oh, will he get it to go? Oh.
Everything but the 5. What a bid. Put it right where he wanted to.
And just a 9 box.
Let's go home here in the 8th.
I think it's must mark territory here.
Oh, absolutely.
And your opponent's open, so if you do get a mark here, you keep yourself in the position.
Could get it in the teens and under 20, right?
It's great ball. Unfortunate to leave the 10 pin.
If that wood comes back into play, it might not be terrible. Oh, it's going to stay there.
Well, fellas, I think he has enough space. Right tip, I think if he can do it, he can smash it off the wall and have that 4 pin jump right into the 10.
Ribbon it low. Got to at least give it a shot. Oh.
That went in between the 4 and the 7.
Were you in the penalty box? Like Fritchie was saying, often someone down below there, but if you would at least just given it a chance. But he's just.
Yeah, sometimes you overthink it. You try to get cute and fancy, and then you just end up throwing a like, where did that ball come
There
from?
he
You know?
goes.
But Johnny Blais.
The way this kid's throwing the ball, it really doesn't much matter what you do. See if that wood flattens out. It's going to turn a little bit. He's going to take a look at it. I don't blame him. He's in control of the match, you know.
Well, I always say you don't want to snap your focus by taking something for granted.
Right.
You want to stay in a good, nice rhythm.
Yep. And he actually he was right to look at that because that was a tough piece of wood. He went high on it and it still wrapped around.
Yep.
So doesn't matter if you're up 50 or down 50. Stay sharp so you can come back next. You know.
30-pin match right now.
And that's still within reason. If he throws even a 9-box right here, keeps it under 30. I've seen double strikes on the show all the time.
Oh yes.
Absolutely smoked on the 1-3. Leaves the 5 set.
Well, he's got that piece of wood on the right, so he's
a little guide.
Yeah, it's almost a guide. Just kept that wood too, and you could send that ball right off to the left.
Yeah, there's no way you can fit through that hole, right?
No way. Or you can play the
that.
Kick is good.
The hole.
Three extra points.
I could fit it through that hole.
I was thinking.
I would fit it through that hole too. I think
That's
today I would have been able
Johnny
to.
Blais was like, watch this. There it was. There it was. That's where he wanted to go the first time.
Absolutely perfect.
Some kind of double, yeah.
30-pin match. It's going to require a double. A double or a disaster. I prefer the double for content
That'd
purposes.
be one heck of a disaster.
Yes, it would.
To not get 10 pins in 2 boxes.
Let's see if Mike can get 10 right here.
Yep. Come on.
Ooh, good bid.
All right, he leaves the 1, 2, 7, 10.
Has to have it. Simple as that.
Oh, good run, Mike. That was a good run.
I'll touch both pins as well. Yep.
That'll send him out in a blaze of glory.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to get myself in the penalty box.
Dude, I'm giving you 2 minutes for a Bon Jovi reference. Get out of here. 2 minutes. Get out. Look what you made Mike do.
Was that pun intended, considering he's only Johnny Blais?
Yeah.
Are you serious, DC? You didn't see the writing on the wall with that one?
Rich
2 minutes. 2 minutes for you two. I'll see us out.
Oh, we're all going to be in the penalty.
Get out of here.
Johnny Blais again doesn't even have to throw his last 2 boxes in a match. He'll be in the semifinals.
That's right. You will claim our second spot.
Yes, he will, and in authoritative fashion. He's been throwing such a good ball, and rightly so. He deserves a spot in semis. So he's at 107. He's got 2 to go. Mike, you think he's going to top the score? He tossed at you?
He's got a chance.
I'm going to say yeah.
Wait a minute. Your 2 minutes in the penalty box aren't up yet.
Will he get the trip? Well, he's got a good look at it.
All right, they're up now. What do you think, Kustak?
I think he could. I think he's going to slide this over. Like you said earlier, like he still looked over the wood. You just don't want to stop throwing the ball ever.
No.
You can't ball. You
I
gotta
agree.
keep trying to
I
make
agree,
shots.
Mike.
I want to keep making shots.
And he makes it.
Shots. What a
I
shot.
want to keep that feeling. I can just keep making everything. It doesn't matter if we're going, you know, at the end of the match or wherever it is.
It carries over.
It carries
usually
over.
carries
It's
over.
contagious to yourself, and it's contagious to your teammates when it goes that way. You know, get up, throw your 2, and get out of the way, and let the next guy go, or you know, or go yourself. You know, if you're throwing a tight ball, that's easily a 3-and-1 right there. The 7 and the 10.
Right.
You carry both of those, you know you're in the zone.
Looking to make another mark.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I'd be shocked if he didn't. And get out of town.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Richie's back with 2-pinner again.
Yep. Oh no, that was a frontwards one. The 8-pin would have been backwards. You know, so it's like this, but it's like this.
It was converted.
You would have had to have been there. So that's going to do it for us.
134 to 95, and that'll put Johnny Blais right into the semifinals.
Johnny Blais doing what he does. I mean, when the kid's on, he throws a powerful ball, and when his pace is like that, when his technique is like that, getting the ball nice and smooth, that's a scary.
It's monster ball.
It's a scary time for everybody involved. So that's going to do it for this episode of New England Candlepins. And we'll see you next time. Welcome back to New England Candlepins. I'm here with your runner-up today, Mike Erickson. Mike, tough match in the Elite Eight. You ran into a real buzzsaw in Johnny Blais.
Great bowler.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. You bowled really well yourself. What are your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I think I struggled a lot in this match. Like to get it back, but there's always next time.
I hope there is a next time, and I'm sure there will be for you. You're a great bowler. And so we have a prize for you, a check for $125,
Thank you.
Courtesy of Franklin TV and all the folks here at New England Candlepins. DC, talk to Johnny Blais on going to the Final Four.
Johnny Blais, first off, congratulations on claiming our second spot in our Final Four matches. Once again, well done. You've been on fire. You've been rolling a great ball. How do you feel?
It feels great. It's the first time I've ever been past this round on this show, honestly. And I felt like I had a couple good matches. This last match, Mike was hitting the head pin. It was one shot. He had a 2-and-2 there that he tried to make outside. And if he would have made that, it would have been a whole different ball game. That's how bowling is in a one-game match. Yeah, both bowlers hitting the head pin that match for the most part. So, yeah, I feel good getting through that match.
Congratulations again. You planning on keeping everything the same? You going to make any adjustments?
Yeah, I'm not going to change too much except for go grab a bite to eat, but that's about it.
Good strategy. All righty, well, thank you for watching New England Candlepins, and that'll be it for today, and we'll see you next time.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.